Targets in new media. In our previous part of our passage, we read about how companies have utilized TV shows and films to promote their products. Now we're going to read about um, a new type of medium that these companies are using. So let's find out. Product placers have to adapt a new media, and many companies have placed products in video games. So these product placers, these companies who'd like to advertise their products, they have to utilize a new type of media. A media is the internet, newspapers, magazines, televisions, etc., considered as a group, right? So these are all part of media. And there's a new guy on the block, which is video games. Um, Video game industry is booming, it's growing, right? And it's a one of the hotspots that these companies can utilize. So that's why many companies are using this platform to sell their products. Let's look at an example. For example, the game Super Monkey Ball by Sega, every banana has a Dole company sticker on it. Okay, so this particular game has this logo, Dole, in some of the scenes, or in particular, bananas are featured in this game, and these bananas have Dole stickers on it. And these Dole company, they distribute and sell bananas, fruits. So this was some of the scenes from this game. Finding the right medium, however, is hard. So locating, choosing, using the right medium is not easy. However, there are so many platforms that these companies can use, right? But choosing the right medium, the right place to advertise their products is not easy. So, what is a medium? A medium is a method of communication or entertainment. For example, television, radio, or the internet. It is also a singular form of a media, of the word media. Online videos often include placements, but most videos have short lifespans. People now use YouTube videos to promote their products, right? But most these kind of videos, they are short-lived. They don't last long because people do not watch old YouTube videos, for example, because there are hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands of new videos, they are made every single day, right? Who has room, time to watch the older ones, right? Even if a video goes viral, it will probably be mostly forgotten within 3 or 4 weeks. Even if a YouTube video that it's a sensation, that goes, viral, means, it explodes in the internet. These type of videos, most likely, people will stop watching them after a month, within a month. Furthermore, a product placement online could expose your company to ridicule because internet videos are often copied and changed to create joke videos. Furthermore means to add on top of that, right? A product placement online could expose your company to ridicule. What is ridicule? Ridicule means make unkind jokes about someone or something. Make bad jokes about, to make fun of someone. So your product placement online, it is easier to use to make a different sort of a different set of videos or pictures, because these internet videos are can be copied easily, you know, and to make fun of your products or your company as a whole. That is not at all helpful in your effort to build a brand. In order to build a brand, you need to have a positive image, right? Positive, feedback. But if you are made ridicule, made fun of, it's not good for your company's image as a whole. Still, the future of product placement, even online, is bright. Still, meaning even though even though we've read that there's a potential that these online ads can be abused for ridicule, right? Even though there's a possibility of that, in despite of that, using online platform to advertise, to promote companies' products, it's good. Companies may eventually collect enough data about individual internet users to target them with product-filled content that fits their tastes. Companies may eventually collect. What does this say? Does it say that the companies have enough data right now? No, they do not. Eventually meaning sometime in the future they might have, right? They may eventually collect. So what are these data? These data are the footprints that we as an individual internet users leave behind when we make our choices, when we make clicks, right? These data are gathered. Maybe a small portion would not matter as much, but when we gather the whole bunch of it, these data can be used to predict our preference and even our future decisions. And these companies will be using, or I mean, as a matter of fact, in reality, these companies are using data about us. We call it big data to advertise certain products to individuals, like for instance, YouTube and Netflix. These companies, they utilize these big data to promote their advertisements, and in Netflix case, to recommend certain TV series or movies. If you like boats, your online weather report might show a boat in the background while a friend of yours sees a hotel with the same report. The message on the video or the content that an entity might have for you, even though you might be watching the same report, the same material as your friend, depending on your preference, each preference, you might get something different. For instance, if you like boats And if your friend is interested in hotels or with traveling, you might have end up with a different set of video with different types of product placement. The best an advertiser can hope for is that people walking away from a movie or TV show have discussions about a character's clothing, cars, or furniture, as much as about the story itself. Why do we watch these TV shows or movies? It's because, in most part, it's because we are interested with stories, right? Humans, as nature, are storytellers and loves to hear stories, right? And the people who make these shows and movies, they want to make intriguing stories, interesting stories, so that their customers, so the watchers, us, will fall in love with the characters or with the storyline, right? Um, like as such, these companies who make these product placements or these commercials, they want to sell their products. So their interest is they want the customers, us, the viewers, to be interested in the clothings or cars or furniture or all other sorts of products that might be placed in the show. And these uh, people, they want us to talk about these things from the shows, so that they can promote their products further. Conversations like this about video games, smartphone applications, and popular websites are the next great advertiser's dream. So, in the traditionally speaking, TV shows and films were the platform where uh, people discussed. They had talks about these things, about the stories, about the characters, also about the clothing that these characters wore, right? And these companies who like to promote their products, they would like to have that kind of effect on video games and smartphone apps and other websites that we may visit, and those are the field or the platform that these advertisers are trying to exploit.